Good evening, Knoxville College friends, Knoxville College community. We do want to welcome you to our final session of our COVID-19 workshops. And tonight is going to be a little different. We're just going to talk a little bit about what we've learned, over the course of these seminars for you. And just want to let you know that in January, we will be doing another series of COVID education and awareness. And so please be on the lookout for that information in January. We'll be looking at the vaccinations, and since that is going on right now, also be looking at the religious and spiritual side. We'll be looking at the educational side, and then also the people, function of the coronavirus and how it has affected us during this pandemic. And so I do want to thank Dr. Bowers and Dr. Lee, and also to thank Paul Wells for making this series a tremendous success. And so we hope that you have enjoyed it. If you missed any of them, you can see it on our website, as well as on our YouTube channel. So we invite you to look into any session that you might have missed. And please take time to watch them, and if you do have any questions, you can always reach out to us. So with that, I'll leave this in the capable hands of Dr. Lee and Bowers.
Thank you so much, Dr. Lindsey. As he said, this session is pretty much a recap of what we have already done in our seminar. For my section, I focused on resources, everything from food, shelter, clothing, internet access. It is all available, and it's available for all people, no matter what your needs may be. For example, if you happen to have experienced domestic violence during this time, there are resources for you, specifically for you. And it focuses on being part of the COVID community as well, because they have specific services for those that have experienced that during this particular period in our time right now. There's also, of course, shelters for homeless. They don't only just serve during the cold months. They actually have facilities where you can go and have internet access for free. They also provide telephones, anything you would need to possibly apply for a job. They would have that available for you through the day. And some of them don't provide overnight services, but some of them do. So if you have a chance, please watch my video on resources during COVID, and that can give you a lot of information. So that is my summary, and I really enjoyed this, and I hope that the information that I provided, it was about 35 slides worth of information. I hope that all of the information um, somebody can use. And if you know somebody that can use it, please pass it on to them as well. Thank you so much. Dr. Lee?
Yes. Good evening, everyone. And thank you for joining us on our final session of our pandemic relief seminars. And I'm going to recap the session that I presented, personal finances. We talked about our needs, what are our needs, what our wants were, to examine where to cut spending, how we can effectively have a nice Christmas by social distancing, wearing our mask, washing our hands, and utilizing our computers by virtually gathering to keep everyone safe. Also, there are resources out there as well. Contact your creditors. Don't just leave your bills hanging, sitting there. Contact your creditors to see if you can work out a payment plan for credit cards. Always make sure you make your minimum payment at least, because there are a lot of people who have lost jobs and or reduced hours. And so it is very difficult at this time. We talked about not it's okay to have a different Christmas this year where we're not gathering, we're not spending a lot of money. We're ensuring that we are only spending on our needs right now. And everyone will be okay with that. Try to limit what you're spending your money on for Christmas in terms of gifts. I talked about getting crayons, going back to arts and crafts, making cards with the family, and that will be something that the kids may like. And also talked about having virtual gatherings with your family, sipping paint or sipping coloring, something fun over the internet. Our goal it is to keep ourselves safe, keep our families safe, and also keep our financial health safe, because after COVID has been contained and dealt with, we will still have those bills and we will still have to deal with them. So also talked about if you have any adverse actions, negative actions, collections on your credit, you can contact each credit bureau and dispute right now. That is something that is going on and they are responding. So look into that. And with that, we also, for the prior sessions, we talked about Dr. Lindsey gave he gave a session presentation on budgeting our money, ensuring that we are utilizing our income in an effective manner and not just being wasteful with spending. We also talked about, in our very first session, Dr. Lindsey spoke about the village concept and what it takes, and that was the whole premise behind this seminar, what it takes for us to move forward in a time like this. It is very unprecedented what we are going through, and it is the first for many of us. However, plague, virus, pandemic, it is not something new. It is just new to our time. It is new that what we are dealing with. So this is our time to deal with it. And it is going to show us how we come out stronger and better, become better people by coming together and making sure that we are the village concept. We are doing what we need to do. Again, I'm going to reiterate, wear your mask when you go outside, limit your gatherings, wash your hands, keep your surroundings areas clean, be safe and healthy for everyone around you. Utilize the resources that Dr. Bowers mentioned in her resources. Contact the state, your county, local offices, and go out there and reach out for help. There is help out there. And with that being said, I would like to thank the United Way for who helped us put on this this series of seminars. So I would like to thank them very much. And I also would like to thank all the presenters that presented during our series. As Dr. Lindsey said, we will be doing another series, but in a different route in January. And so I will end right there. And I'd like to tell you to be safe, stay well, stay healthy, and enjoy this holiday season. It may be different than it is compared to others. However, we're still here, and that is the most important thing. So be safe, enjoy your holidays, stay healthy, and thank you.